Welcome everybody to our yoga session. As I'm welcoming you and Liza is starting this off, I'm going to be promoting everyone to panelist. And if you all would like to share your screen with us, if you want to turn on your video, we would love to be able to see you. Or if you feel more comfortable keeping your video off, you're more than welcome to do that as well. So I think I've put so far who has shown up, and I'll continue to do that, Liza, for you, or Liza, excuse me.
That's okay.
So welcome everybody, and it's with great pleasure that I introduce our Frameless Labs resident yoga instructor, Liza Savage-Katz, and she's going to share with us some tips on how to counterbalance Zoom fatigue during the conference. Thank you, Elaine.
Awesome. Thanks, Susan. Hi, everybody. I'm really excited to have you here with me today. And yeah, I'm just actually yesterday we focused on some chair yoga practices. And today we're going to do some standing practices, because one of the things about being in front of our screens for so long is just, losing sight that we're kind of rounding down and slouching and looking down at our screens, and just really focusing on having a strong posture and kind of counteracting like just the body that's sitting in front of a computer for so long. So we're going to go ahead and just come up to a standing position. I'm going to head over to my mat, but you don't need a mat. You could just do this out on your carpet or anywhere, floor, carpet. If you want to put something underneath your feet that's comfortable, please feel free to do that. So we're going to go ahead and stand. Think about grounding through the four corners of the feet. So if you have shoes on, that's fine, but I want you to start to become aware of your feet. So go ahead and find your big toe mound, the outside edge of your foot and your heel, and feel your arch staying lifted, and really root your feet into the floor. And then go ahead and take a moment and talk to your toes, and gently lift your toes off the floor and slowly articulate one toe at a time so that you're feeling rooted into the mat or the floor. And then let's go ahead and we're just going to roll our shoulders back and down for 3. So go ahead and go 1, 2, 3. Good. And we're going to focus a lot on opening up the chest and bringing the backs, like bringing the shoulder bags back and down, so we can create strength and counteract all of this rounding in and looking down at the, down at our computers. So standing up nice and tall through the spine, really feeling rooted. And then we're going to really start to awaken our core. So think about from your pubic bone to your belly button, you're going to squeeze, lift, and engage, almost like you're zipping your abdominals together, really creating some sense of strength there. And we're going to use that as our foundation. Like that's, want to be mindful of having that awareness while we go into our practice today. All right, so let's go ahead and bring our hands into our heart and start to become aware of our breath. Go ahead and take a deep breath in. And exhale, sigh it out and let it go. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And let's set a special intention for ourselves, creating an intention that we allow ourselves to relax and feel better, and also just keeping our mind open to new possibilities, and just being clear and present with our practice and the symposium today, and just making the best of our experience together. And then we're going to go ahead and take one more deep breath in, and exhale, let it go, sigh it out. And then we're going to relax our hands and just go ahead and, so you're still staying conscious of your core and grounded through the feet. And I just want you to kind of move your hands back and forth and just kind of let them hang. All right, just let them feel like they're just hanging off the shoulders. And then we're going to go ahead and we're just going to do a little experiment because yoga is the oldest known science for self-improvement known to humanity. So please don't believe anything I tell you. Be your own experiment. All right. So we're going to just do a little experiment, like a pre-assessment of before our practice. So go ahead and look over your right shoulder and just take a mental note of where but don't move your body. Keep your body so it's facing towards me. And then just take a look over your shoulder and see where your range of motion is, like pinpoint on the wall where your vision goes to. And then slowly come back through the center and then go ahead and take your gaze over the opposite shoulder and then also pinpoint where you're looking. And then slowly come back through the center and we're just gonna fold forward and let our body hang and just kind of get a sense of where you're hanging to, and just take a deep breath in and exhale, let it go. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. All right, so slowly come all the way up, bend your knees and gently come all the way up and just make some circles through the shoulders again. All right, so we did our little pre-assessment. We'll do our post-assessment at the end of our practice today. All right, so standing nice and tall, let's go ahead and do some breath to movement flow. So inhale, extend and lift and lengthen. And then as you exhale, bring the shoulder blades back and down so you're opening up through the chest. Beautiful. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good, and go ahead and move through this in your own time, really focusing on your breath, softening your shoulders as you come down. Big breath in and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. And then go ahead and extend your hands out of your heart so you have like airplane wings. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to just look behind us, like coming into a twist and maybe holding onto your waist and looking behind you. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Let it go. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And then gently come back through the center, extend your hands out of your heart, and let's go ahead and do it to the opposite side. So taking hold of your waist and taking your gaze behind you. You can do a lot of this in a chair if you prefer to do it in a chair. 2, 3, and then slowly come back through the center. And let's go ahead and extend our hands out of our heart. And this time we're going to interlace our fingers and extend our arms back and lift up. So really opening up through the chest. And go ahead and take a deep breath in. And exhale, let it go. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. And then relax your hands. We're going to take our right hand and just place it to our thigh. And we're going to extend, lift, and lengthen our left hand as high as it will go. And then slowly slide your right hand along your right thigh. And roll the shoulder back and down. Move the shoulder away from the ear. And you should feel a nice stretch in your intercostals through the side of your ribcage on the left side. And let's go ahead and breathe for 3s here. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. And then slowly come all the way up. And then we're going to relax our left hand to our left thigh. And we're going to extend our right arm up. So point towards the ceiling first. And then bring the shoulder blade back. So you're not leaning forward, like lifting and opening up. And then go ahead and slide your left hand along your left thigh. Roll the shoulder back a little bit. Look at the ceiling if that feels comfortable on your neck, or look directly in front of you. You choose. And let's breathe for threes. 1, 2, 3. And then gently come back through the center and just kind of get an assessment of how that feels on your body. And then we're going to go ahead and bend our knees. And I'm going to do it this way to demonstrate. So you're going to bend your knees and go ahead and place your hands on your knees. All right. And first, you're going to start by rolling the shoulders back and down and looking forward. All right. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, you're going to arch your back and take your gaze towards your navel and squeeze your belly button towards your spine. So not only are you strengthening your abdominals, we're also having a nice flexion on our back. So inhale, look up. And then exhale, arch and gaze towards your navel and squeeze the belly button back towards the spine. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good, and then slowly slide your hands along your thighs, slowly come all the way up. So we're lengthening through the spine, and we're gonna have a little bit of a balance challenge. So when we're sitting in front of our computers all day, we have not very much opportunity to work on our balance, and this is really key, especially as we start to grow wiser with age. So let's go ahead and come up onto our toes of our right foot and keep laser beam focus on one stationary spot in front of you. Now, if this is something you're kind of challenged by your balance, you can hold on to the wall or place your hand on a piece of furniture or a chair. So you're going to go ahead and come up onto the toes of your right foot and bring your hands to your heart. All right. Now, for some of us, this might already be challenging, so stay here. Just listen to your comfort level. And then otherwise, we're going to go ahead and bend our knee, and we're going to focus on staying grounded through our left foot. And it's okay if you're wobbling, right? You're just finding your sense of stability and strength. And let's breathe here for 3 breaths. 1, 2, 3, good. And then go ahead and rest your foot to the floor, and let's try that on our other side. So once again, you can use the wall, or you can have your hands to your heart. Just listen to what feels right on your body. And you're gonna bend your left knee, keep your right leg like a tree trunk, strong and grounded. Bring your hands into your heart, and let's stay here for 3 breaths. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. And then let's go ahead and bring the feet back to the floor. And I just want to be mindful of the time. All right, so from here, let's go ahead and take our knees as wide as our mat or just beyond hip distance. And we're going to go ahead and come down into a squat. So creating a sense of strength and stability through our legs. So go ahead and bend the knees, bring your hands to your heart like your little sumo wrestler. And let's focus on coming down nice and low. Keep your chest lifted, and let's breathe here for 3 breaths. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. And then go ahead and straighten out those legs. How did that feel? Did it feel good? Let's go ahead and we're going to come over to the one side. So straight arms, straight legs, and breathe for 3. Now, if you bring your shoulder blade back and look up at the ceiling, you get, again, more of a stretch through the intercostals. 1, 2, 3, and then slowly come all the way up, and let's switch to the other side. 1, 2, 3, and then slowly come all the way up. And now we're going to work balance and hip flexor at the same time. So this could be challenging for some of us. So you can always have that hand to a piece of furniture or just do the best you can. So we're gonna go ahead and bend our right knee. And we're gonna take our left ankle to our right thigh. So some of us might hold it here. Some of us might bend our knee to get a little deeper into it and bring your hands into your heart. Listen to what feels right on you. If you want to make it a lot deeper, you're going to take your hands to the floor. And let's go ahead and breathe for 3 breaths. 1, 2, 3. Good. And then slowly come up through the center and switch to the other side. So you could always have your hand on the piece of furniture or chair for this one. So let's go ahead and do this. So this is probably the most challenging one we're going to do today. So go ahead and take your right ankle towards your left thigh. You can hold onto your foot and fold forward, or you can take your hands to your heart or hands to the floor. It's okay if you wobble a little bit, right? And breathe here for 3 breaths. 1, 2, 3. Good. And then slowly come all the way up. You guys are doing awesome. We're going to go ahead and extend our hands up towards the ceiling. And then as you exhale, you're going to go ahead and fold forward. Now, people complain they can't touch the floor. Well, I got a special superpower for you. What you're going to do is you're going to bend your knees. All right? You're going to bend your knees and let your upper body hang forward. And think about gluing your chest into your thighs. All right, so it's not rounding, it's actually keeping your chest lifted and folding forward. And then let your head go. Maybe grab hold of your elbows, let your head hang, jaw soft, body relaxed. And then listen to your body. If you're feeling like you want to get a little bit more energy into your hamstrings, you can just start to unbend your knees. If you want to have your hands dangling towards the floor like pieces of spaghetti, go ahead and do that. And let's breathe here for 3 breaths. 1, 2, 3. And then slowly bend your knees a little deeper and then gently come all the way up. And let's bring our hands in through to our heart again. Good. All right, taking our feet hip distance. We're gonna go ahead and work on our neck because our necks tend to get tired. You might get headaches while you're in front of your computers. Very common. So first thing we're gonna do is just relax your jaw. So let's go ahead and create some heat. Create some heat with your hands. And you're gonna go ahead and just place your hands on the side of your head and just let your hands draw down and open up your jaw, like let it go slack. I know it's very attractive, but let's do it together. Okay, so go ahead, take a deep breath in and exhale. Just kind of let it all draw down. Okay, take a deep breath in and exhale. Inhale and exhale. All right, now you can take your hands and place them on your jaw and just make some small circles one direction, not too much pressure, just what feels right on your body. And then go ahead and take it the opposite direction. Good. And then go ahead and imagine really soft. And can you hear me okay? Says it's okay. Okay, good. So go ahead and just place your hand to your forehead and just relax. Become aware of what's going on in your forehead. So we tend to carry a lot of tension. We get those cute little wrinkles here. So we're going to contradict that or counteract that by just becoming aware of our forehead, becoming aware of the space between our eyebrows, right? And you're just going to allow yourself to imagine our fluid nature, right? The most of our body is water. So taking a deep, so you can relax your hands now. Go ahead and take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, just imagine water flowing and releasing any tension in your mind. Go ahead and take a deep breath in. And exhale. Inhale. and exhale. So continuing with that flow of breath, imagining the ebb and flow of breath through your body, through your mind, through your heart. Inhaling peace and exhaling restlessness. Inhaling love and exhaling fear. Inhale compassion and exhale judgment. Inhale compassion and exhale self-judgment. Inhale acceptance and exhale anything that doesn't serve you anymore. And we're just going to come into that place from within where all is still and well. Let's bring our hands into our heart and check back with any special intention we have for our day today. And just being grateful for our practice together and grateful for this amazing experience of the Frameless Symposium. Go ahead and take a deep breath in and exhale, let it go. Awesome. So we have our post assessment. You ready? So go ahead and stand up nice and tall through the body, keeping that core strong. Let's see where we go with our gaze now that we've warmed our body up. And just check in and see if it goes behind you a little bit deeper. And then slowly come back through the center and go ahead and do it to the other side. Keep the body forward and see if your range of motion's a little bit bigger. And then go ahead and inhale back through the center. Inhale, lift up and lengthen. And as you exhale, fold forward and just see how your body releases now that you've had a bit of a warm up. Go ahead and take a deep breath in. And inhale, slowly come all the way up, bringing the hands into the heart. Beautiful. Thank you so much for practicing with me today, and namaste. Great job, guys. And if you did enjoy this practice today, if you go into the chat, I have a yoga practice tomorrow that is ideal for folks. And it's an adult practice, and it's open to all levels of expertise. And it's right in the chat. So yeah.
Great.
Does anyone? Okay.
Thank you, Liza. I am telling you, I definitely needed that today. It felt great. So
Awesome.
I really appreciate it. And I appreciate everybody participating today. So I hope you'll enjoy the rest of the symposium. And thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, everyone. I really appreciate joining the practice and hope I see you. Oh, here, someone asking for the link. So I'm just going to go ahead and send it again in the chat. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. So let's see.
Yeah, I suspect that we had put those links in before I started the webinar. So I'm suspecting that maybe they didn't show up.
Can you see it now? You can see it? Okay, awesome. All right, guys, have a wonderful day. Enjoy the rest of the Frameless Symposium. And Susan, thank you so much for hosting this. I feel really honored to be part of this. So
thank you. I really appreciate your participation.
Thank you. Bye, guys. Have a great one.